Well, good morning, Miramar, on this beautiful Wednesday morning. I am your host, Tamara G. Don't forget, you can check us out on all of our social media. We're on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at City of Miramar. We would love to have you join us. And speaking of joining us, we have a new actual program going on now in the City of Miramar. It's called Hello Miramar. It's a bulletin that's going to tell the residents all about where their tax dollars are going. And with us today from the Social Services Department, we have Darcy Trachtenberg. She is the superintendent of the MiramarFL's Early Childhood Academy, and also curriculum specialist Liz Henry. So welcome to the show, ladies.
Good morning.
Good morning. So tell us all about the MiramarFL's, Darcy, because I know when you see those little faces every morning, you're like, oh, I'm so happy to be doing this.
Very passionate about it. We're a high-performing early childhood academy. We have 3 locations throughout the city and 1 VPK only program on the west side.
Wow. And so how many kids do you all have every day that you see every day?
Each center has about 100 children.
That's awesome.
And then the VPK program has about 30 children.
Okay. And so Liz, as the curriculum specialist, this isn't just daycare. I mean, this is an actual learning place and so for the kids to feel safe and they can also learn.
Yes, so we follow the creative curriculum. It's a play-based curriculum. So we intentionally plan activities where the children are playing, but they're having fun. They're learning through play.
Look at you being all sneaky with these little kids. They don't know the difference yet. And so what is some of that curriculum? What do you guys do?
So we do a lot of hands-on activities. This year we have implemented a lot more of our STEAM curriculum, which for people who aren't familiar, STEAM stands for science, technology, engineering, arts, and math. So it's a lot of hands-on activities where they're performing experiments and just having fun.
Wow. And it's true that they don't know that they're learning at the same time, but then they can go home and tell their parents, I did more than just color today in a coloring book.
Absolutely.
Wow.
Yes.
That's amazing. And so the City of Miramar has been doing the MiramarFL program for how long now?
About 20 years.
Wow. Now, I remember when I started with the city in 2013, I was amazed at what you all do at the centers because, again, we said it's not just babysitting. You guys are really teaching them life skills, teaching them learning. And how has this worked out for the parents to know that they can leave their kids with City of Miramar employees?
They have peace of mind. They know that their children are well taken care of. I can vouch for the teachers, the supervisors. We don't know how to treat children any other way than if they were our own children.
And that's good. And so what does a day include? When you drop them off in the mornings, do they get meals? Do they have to bring meals in? That
Sure,
kind of stuff.
they have breakfast, they have lunch, a hot meal, and they have an afternoon snack.
Okay. And I know too, going back, Liz, to the curriculum, you know, some kids don't learn as easily as others. Do you have something in place that will help those kids who may be slow learners or have some learning disabilities?
So each teacher will plan according to meet the children where they're at. So we do some small group activities, we do some whole group, individualized, so we meet each child where they're at.
Okay. And do you find, Darcy, that after one child has gone through the program, you end up getting their sisters, brothers, cousins, everybody?
We have a lot of repeat families, a lot of siblings. We have a lot of visitors after they graduate to come back. They're very proud to show us where they're at.
Okay.
Like I said, we're a high-performing academy, so when they go on to elementary schools or charter schools and they come back, they are very well prepared for kindergarten.
That's awesome. A question that I'm sure many people who are watching, because we have more than just Miramar residents watching, is the MiramarFL's program open to children from other cities, or is it just Miramar residents?
It's not just Miramar residents.
Awesome.
We are open to the community. So
that's amazing.
yes.
So not only do the social services department here in the City of Miramar deal with the small ones, they also deal with older senior citizens. They have many programs for the seniors as well. But you start from the very little ones and just go up, huh?
We say from rocker to rocker.
I love it.
Rocking chair to rocking chair.
That should be on a t-shirt. And how can people get more information on how they can get their child into the Miramarvels Academy?
All they need to do is go to the website, MiramarFL.gov, and search social services. And
Okay.
we're right there.
All right, sounds good. So you heard it from the MiramarVels Academy. This is the superintendent, Darcy Trachtenberg, and also curriculum specialist, Liz Henry. Don't forget to go to the website, MiramarFL.gov. That's MiramarFL.gov. And click under the departments and go to social services, and you will find all the information you need for the Miramarvels. The good thing is it's open to children from other cities as well, not just Miramar residents. So if you know someone who has a child, and what are the ages again, Darcy?
From 3 months old to school age.
3 months old until school age, you need to go to MiramarFL.gov and get them into the Miramarvels Academy.
And Tamara, I also have to say, we also have a Jumpstart program through the summer, and that's for our VPK graduates. And
Just to keep them on track for the
keep them
school
on
year.
track, ready to get into their kindergarten
Awesome.
classes. And also we have a summer program for school
Elementary.
age.
Wow. All right. Telling you, the city of Miramar is doing the most at all times, and we love that. So this is where your tax dollars are going. Hello, Miramar. Thank you very much, ladies, for coming in. Don't forget, MiramarFL.gov for more information. We'll be right back. Welcome back to the show. Good morning, Miramar. I'm your host, Tamara G. Don't forget to check us out on all of our social media. We're on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at City of Miramar. That's Miramar. And speaking of right here in Miramar, we have with us our very own Vice Mayor, Alexandra P. Davis. And also we have LaShonda Thornton with her. And we're going to be talking about the Gospel Groove Sunday that is coming up on September 22nd, this Sunday, as a matter of fact. So welcome to the show, Vice Mayor Davis.
Thank you, Tamara.
Yes, welcome back to the show. And tell us all about this Gospel Groove Sunday, because this is, a brainchild that you've been working with, and it's coming to fruition now.
Yes, we certainly have a lot of our churches in the community, and we wanted to reach out with a little gospel session. And this is coming up in coordination with Azores Foundation. We're doing a Gospel Groove Sunday session. We're working with the Cool Church. Cool Church has their church here at the town center. And we are welcoming the Williams Singers.
Oh, okay,
so,
great.
We should have a lot of little entertainment, and of course it's free, so that's always a plus.
Love it when it's free. And what made you decide to do a gospel groove? Why was this the idea?
Well, a lot of times we have a lot of secular music festivals and things of that nature. And, we want to make sure we have something for everybody here in the city of Miramar. So I felt gospel groove, even though it's gospel, you can still groove to it. You know what I mean? It's not, doesn't have to be boring and dead.
Right.
And so I think this is going to be a real great set of performances here with Cool Church and the Williams Singers, and of course, Psalmist Ernest Gardner.
Okay.
So a lot of entertainment for us.
Absolutely. And it's going to be at the Miramar Cultural Center, which is a
Yes.
beautiful venue. So for people who have not been, 2400 Civic Center Place, the Miramar Cultural Center. And this is where LaShonda comes in. How did you get involved with this program?
Actually, Azores Foundation, my foundation, we do an event every year. Usually we focus on human trafficking, but this time I wanted to do something for sickle cell. September is Sickle Cell Awareness Month, and sickle cell affects a lot of minorities. And so I wanted to bring awareness, educate people, as well as raise money for the cause, the research of sickle cell disease.
Okay.
And so with a little spirit-filled gospel in it, and we all have a good time, yet raise money, help save lives for a wonderful cause.
So we'll be passing that collection plate.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Tell us a little bit about your foundation and how you got started.
Azores Foundation is a 501c3 nonprofit organization that I started to continue the legacy of my grandmother, who was a wife of 71 years,
Amen.
first lady of a church for 41 years, and a mother of 11 children. Yet her home was always filled with people helping, and she ran a Poor People's Campaign in Illinois, and she was the secretary for the Southern Christian Leadership Conference.
Wow.
So even though she had 11 children, she stayed busy, and she
Managed
always,
to find time to give back.
Absolutely, and I wanted to continue her legacy after she passed.
Wow, that's awesome. And so normally you said you deal with human trafficking. Let's just talk about that a little bit, because I read somewhere recently that South Florida is like one of the biggest spots
Number
for
3.
that.
Number 3. South Florida is number 3. California and Texas is number 1 and 2.
Okay.
Wow.
Yes.
And so what does that entail when people say human trafficking? Because I don't think a lot of people really understand what does that mean.
It means that we have some people that are adults and some are children. They are being sex trafficked for free. And usually they're under the influence of drugs or alcohol, and they have a pimp or someone that they're doing this for. And it's against their will, but they fear for their lives. So they continue to do it to save their family. Depends on what type of threats have
happened. Right.
Exactly.
Right. Wow. And so some of the things to be on the lookout for, just quickly with that.
If you see women or young girls, sometimes boys as well, that will not look you in your eyes, and they are wandering off, and they don't look like they fit in where they're at.
Okay.
Salon, parlors, nail parlors, just a lot of different places, hotels, then call.
Okay.
Call for help.
Just call 911, because you just never know. And I know a lot of them don't want to cry out for help, or they want to say, help me, I'm
Right.
being trafficked, because they have been threatened.
Correct.
Okay.
Correct.
Okay. Well, we appreciate all the work you're doing on that.
Thank you so much.
This year, the money is going to go towards sickle cell.
Absolutely.
And believe it or not, I know we mentioned that a lot of people of minority race have sickle cell, but there are other races too that have it. Most people think it's a black person or African American disease, but it's really not.
No, Hispanics are second to have. A lot of Hispanics have it as well.
Wow.
Yes, but
Okay.
that's why we say minority. Blacks are 1 in 365 have the sickle cell trait. I'm sorry, and then Hispanic is the next highest.
Okay. And with this, we want everybody to come out to this
Yes.
Gospel Groove Sunday.
Absolutely. And again, I certainly applaud what LaShonda is doing with her organization, and the fact that we've partnered to bring awareness to sickle cell. My family also is touched with that. My brother, who is my half-brother,
Okay.
he has the trait. His mother is full sickle. And so whereas he doesn't get into crisis, over the years we've seen where his mother has. And so, of course, the awareness is that I told my brother, make sure if you're going to get married,
That
you
person
find
doesn't
out
have the trait.
exactly
Absolutely.
that
Right.
they don't have
Absolutely.
the trait, because especially if you don't know, get tested and find out if you have the trait, so nobody has to suffer needlessly not knowing that you're bringing a sickle into the world, because it's a very painful disease.
Absolutely.
Okay, sounds good. Well, let me hold this up and everybody can see it here. Again, the Gospel Groove Sunday that is happening this coming Sunday. We're going to have it up again, but it is totally, the best part about this was that you said it was free.
Totally free. It's from 6 to 10 p.m. this Sunday, September 22nd, at the Miramar Cultural Theater, 2400 Civic Center Place. And we'd certainly love to have you. Feel free to pop in and stay with us and enjoy some Christian, spirit-filled entertainment.
All right, sounds good. So bring your church members, bring your family. It is a family function. You can bring the entire family.
Absolutely.
And of course, donations will be accepted for Anzor's Foundation there with LaShonda Thornton, but we certainly appreciate everything you're doing. Thank you, Vice Mayor Davis, for doing this. And thank you all for watching. Again, for more information, Gospel Groove Sunday at the Miramar Cultural Center. It is a free event, 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. If they want more information, can they call your office?
Absolutely. The number is 954-602-3156, 954-602-3156.
And before we go, LaShonda, please tell the audience how they can get in touch with you and your organization.
If you'd like to make a donation to Anzor's Foundation, it's anzorsfoundation.org. And if you would like to speak to someone, give us a call at 954-854-4641. And one thing I want to say about this Sickle Cell Gospel Groove event, the food trucks and vendors will be open at 5 p.m. and give you a chance to get some good food before you come in and have a spirit-filled concert.
Wow, so we're all right. We've got dinner, we've got music. We're going to have a party here this coming Sunday, because it really is right here in Miramar. We'll be right back. Welcome back to the show. I'm your host, Tamara G. We all know it's right here in Miramar, and with me right here in Miramar now is Commissioner Yvette Colburn. She's going to be talking about the Miramar Latin Music Festival, something that you have championed for many years here in the city of Miramar. So welcome to the show.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Tamara. It's a pleasure to be here. Good seeing you again.
I know it's been a while.
It has. But you know, we have big things going on in the city of Miramar. We are celebrating Hispanic Heritage Month, and we are starting off this coming Saturday, September 21st, 7 p.m. to 11 p.m. We will be celebrating with a big concert, Miramar Latin Music Festival, and we are inviting everyone to come to this concert.
I remember when this first started. And it was a small crowd. They had a good time, the small crowd. And now it has grown into this huge event. I mean, you guys put a dance floor out there and people are dancing all night long. You have all different types of music. Was this the vision that you saw when you said, you know what, I want to get behind the Miramar Latin Music Festival?
Absolutely, absolutely, Tamara. You know, when I came, you're absolutely correct. You had the small festival right here on the grounds at the City Hall.
Exactly.
I took it over to Miramar
Amphitheater.
Regional Park,
Right.
and then you had the amphitheater came, so now it's at the amphitheater. And it just has grown every year, and you know, music is what brings people together. So we've got the music going, you've got the vendors,
You got the food.
you've got the
oh my
food.
gosh.
A variety of food, and you know, Miramar is so diverse, and our Latin festival is just as diverse. You see folks from all walks of life that come, and everybody's just having a good time. So we're hoping that we can duplicate that again this year. We want to keep that momentum going, keep the celebration going, and truly honor the Hispanic heritage here in the city of Miramar.
And there is a lot to be honored. As a matter of fact, this is a great family event because I see kids, they're all playing, they're all dancing. The mom and dad come out, and while the kids are playing, the mom and dad are dancing and having a good time. And I love the vendors because you're right, so many different food vendors, so many clothing vendors, just different types of vendors, but particularly the different countries and the food.
Absolutely, it's represented by many countries, and yes, you can bring the kids, you can bring grandma and grandpa, and everybody will have a good time, and it's just a very nice, relaxed, enjoyable atmosphere.
So tell us about some of the artists that are going to be here.
Okay, we have a great lineup this year again, like we always do. We have salsa legendary musician. Ray Ruiz.
Okay.
He is an amazing
He's headlining,
singer.
as a matter of
He
fact.
is headlining,
Okay.
and he's going to be there, and he's been promoting it himself from other places. So he's excited about being here, and I know the public is excited about having him here. So we have him, and we have Tito Swing.
Okay.
Tito Swing is a younger artist, and he actually attracts a lot of younger Hispanics. So I'm looking forward to see all the different, you know, like I said, it's something for
intergenerational.
everybody.
Yeah, I
It's
was gonna say,
intergenerational, something for
intergenerational.
everyone. So we'll see that. And of course, we have Lisette Morales as well. Lisette Morales is a wonderful singer. She sings a lot of songs from Celia Cruz.
Oh, nice.
So she's been doing a really good job, and I know she's going to be great this weekend. We have DJ Fito. DJ Fito is amazing, and we just know it's going to be a great show.
Okay, but the best part, now I know if you look here, this is the English version. I'm going to show you the Spanish version in just a minute. The best part about this event is this little box up here. Tell us about that box.
Well, it's free. That means it's free to enter. It's free to enjoy the concert. It's free to park. So again, it's just one of those wonderful family events that you can invite everybody, and we are inviting everyone. We want to see you if you're from Broward County, if you're from Miramar, Hollywood, if you're from Miami-Dade, Palm Beach, come on in. This concert is for you. Come and enjoy. Come and listen to the wonderful artists and taste the wonderful food. And just dance the night away.
Oh, well, look at that. All right, starting at 7 o'clock, Saturday, September 21st, 7 p.m. to 11 p.m. at the Miramar Amphitheater, 16801 Miramar Parkway. And are you encouraging people to bring their chairs, or is it they're going to actually be
No,
seated
we will
underneath?
have, right, we will
Okay.
have
Under the
seating.
amphitheater.
Yes, the amphitheater is large enough for 5,000 people. So We know we can accommodate under because we do have a covered amphitheater. So even if it rains, we're going to be okay.
There you go.
We can accommodate seating of 3,000 under the amphitheater, so we should be good.
Good, awesome. Bring that chair just in case in your car because I keep mine. This is South Florida. A concert might spring up at any time, so keep your car and your blanket. In your car, your blanket and your chair. Now, most people. Maybe some people know, maybe they don't, but that Commissioner Colburn is very fluent in Spanish, being Panamanian.
Absolutely.
And
I was born in Panama of Caribbean descent, and I do speak fluent Spanish. And estamos invitando a toda la comunidad que venga a celebrar el mes de la herencia hispana aquí en la ciudad de Miramar con nosotros. Vamos a tener un evento especial de música latina aquí en Miramar, en el anfiteatro. El anfiteatro de nosotros queda en la Miramar Parkway y la 168 calle. Y lo estamos invitando que vengan a celebrar este mes con nosotros. Vamos a tener Tito Swing, Rey Ruiz, Lisette Morales va a estar con nosotros y DJ Fito. Así que vamos a divertirnos juntos y celebrar este mes, el mes de nosotros, de las herencias hispanas, aquí en la ciudad de Miramar. Muchas gracias. Los espero.
And there you have it. All right. And for more information, you can always go to MiramarFL.gov. That is our website. But we certainly appreciate you coming in today, Commissioner Colburn, to talk about it. We know people are going to be there. They put it on their calendar every year. And we thank you for honoring Hispanic Heritage Month as well with the Music Latin Festival here, the Miramar Latin Music Festival. And we certainly appreciate you coming in.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having us.
No problem. We'll be right back. Welcome back to the show. I'm your host, Tamara G. And with me, staying with me, because let me tell you, this is a busy woman right here. We have Vice Mayor Alexandra P. Davis in the house, and also Tara Rump. She is from our Economic and Business Development Department here at the City of Miramar. We all know it's right here in Miramar. And this is another initiative. Tell us about this one, Vice Mayor Davis, and how you got involved with the BizFit Tour.
Yes, Tamara, thank you. Well, BizFit means your business being fit and ready to succeed. And so what I found is that mostly in our historic neighborhoods, we have a lot of small businesses that don't necessarily get all the information from, for example, like the Miramar Pembroke Pines Chamber. We wanted to be able to bring that information to them where they work. A lot of times they're just mom and pops. They don't have time to go to these sessions.
Right.
And so
they have to stay in business.
Exactly.
Right.
So if we get to them where they actually work, they can probably take 2 seconds and come and visit our tent and get more information. That's what this is about, doing our tour at various locations in the historic neighborhoods.
Okay. And so the first one was on September the 10th. Tell us about that one at the Professional Center at Riviera Point.
Yes, this one went off very well. We had a really good time. There are several professional buildings there with a lot of clients, a lot of tenants, I should say. And they came and got a lot of information, whether it was from the chamber or whether it was from SCORE. And I know Tara will explain more about what some of these organizations do. But it was good because we had our business development folks there, economic development, community development, the police were there, the fire department, because they're all involved. If you have a business, they're all involved in some ways. You have to have a fire inspection. You may have to have the police notify you in case there's any emergency situations. And so it was a lot of us there giving out information to the tenants of that professional center.
Okay.
So we had a good old time.
And then we're going to just go ahead and mention right now, you actually have 2 more tours that are scheduled. Tell us about it.
Yes, so we have one coming up October 8th. October 8th is at our Miramar Shopping Center at 6819 Miramar Parkway from 2 to 5 p.m. And then in the month of November, November 12th, we're going to be at the Tower Plaza from 2 to 5 at 6321 Miramar Parkway.
Okay, so mark that on your calendars. Afternoon time, if you're a small business, you need to be at these 2 locations. We're going to repeat those a little bit later on. Now, Tara, you guys are doing this workshop as well. Tell us about the workshops and what do they include?
Well, like Vice Mayor said, these are basically workshops, and also information is going to be disseminated at those workshops. We've put together some workshops based on the information we received last year from the small businesses of what they needed to help attract, retain, and grow their business. So our first up and coming workshop will be next week, Tuesday, September 24th. at our Miramar multi-service complex.
Okay.
And it's going to involve marketing in Miramar. So some of the resources may be, through our social media contacts, but mainly they'll get all the information that they need there. We'll have, once again, the Miramar Pembroke Pines Chamber. They're going to be hosting that event as well, along with our zoning department here at Community Development.
Okay, yes, because that zoning is very important when you are
Very.
trying to open your business. That one again is going to be on Tuesday, September 24th. You have 2 more coming up. Tell us about those 2.
Yes, we do. We have 2 more over the course of the next 2 months in October, October 29th. That one's also going to be at our Miramar Multi-Service Complex from 6:30 to 8:30. And on Tuesday, November the 19th, the same time, 6:30 to 8:30.
Okay, and I love these topics. The one on Tuesday, October 29th, Building Your Business to Succeed. You're going to have legal counseling, branding, and referrals there.
Yes.
And then the one on Tuesday, November 19th, Finance Matters, QuickBooks, fire inspection fees, and more. The best thing about this, Vice Mayor Davis, is that this doesn't cost anyone anything to come.
Absolutely not. There is absolutely no cost involved. You're free to come and get all the resources you need to succeed. And we mentioned before that we have several partners with us, including the Miramar Pembroke Pines Chamber, and of course the first 20 participants on our tour.
Yes, Miramar Pembroke Pines Chamber of Commerce. They're going to give the first 20 participants free giveaways, a giveaway bag, and it's going to be filled with a lot of information, resources, and also little knickknacks for you to also, have for yourself.
Okay, and then Vice Mayor Davis actually mentioned earlier SCORE. Tell us a little bit about SCORE and what do they do for the people who don't know.
Okay, SCORE, their mentoring program. They have a lot of workshops as well. They have technical assistance. They have other workshops that can mainly help you benefit more with your resources and everything that you need that it involves or entails your business.
And I think it's important too to mention the partnership with the Miramar Pembroke Pines Chamber, because we've always heard in the past that if you're a member of the chamber, you're in something good because people who are like-minded and want to do business are there.
Yes, and in fact, the City of Miramar does offer a 1-year free membership. And for future years, they pay part of the membership. So your first year is absolutely at no cost to you. And further into the years, we do discount it for you. So I believe it's a savings of up to $340 in the first year.
Wow,
so it's
that
very
is
important
amazing.
that you sign up with the Miramar Pembroke Pines Chamber.
And of course, this is right here in Miramar for our Miramar businesses. And this could be any business, right, Tara, that could come to any of these?
Yes, it's throughout. Broward County, Dade County, all small businesses are welcome to get the information and the resources, because you have businesses that are, they may not know about the information that the city has to offer or within their other, counties or municipalities. So what we're doing is we're trying to reach out to each and every business to just offer them what we have and to show them that we are here for them to assist them in obtaining and growing their business.
All right, well, we've said it more than once. It's right here in Miramar, and this is happening. So we're going to go again. The tour schedule is, the next one coming up is Tuesday, October 8th. It's at the Miramar Shopping Center, 6819 Miramar Parkway. That's from 2 to 5 p.m. The next one after that is November 12th, 2 to 5 p.m. at Tower Plaza, 6321 Miramar Parkway. And then the workshops next Tuesday, September 24th, Marketing in Miramar. Tuesday, October 29th, Building Your Business to Succeed. That includes legal counseling, which everybody knows you need when you're opening a business. And then on Tuesday, November 19th, Finance Matters, how to do QuickBooks, fire inspection fees, many more. That's all going to be at the Miramar Multi-Service Complex, 6700 Miramar Parkway, 6:30 to 8:30 for all of the workshops. So certainly appreciate you doing this, Vice Mayor Davis. And I know you, because you hear it from the residents and from the business owners all the time.
Yes, absolutely. They really want to be supported by the City of Miramar. And I think this is one way to really give them the support, because we'd hate to know that small businesses, they open up in our city and then before you know it, they have to close because they haven't got all the resources they need to succeed. And one thing we do want to say, there is a chance to win an AED defibrillator at each of these workshops. So it's very informative, and we'd like for folks to show up, and if they need more information, can certainly call my office at 954-602-3156. Again, 954-602-3156.
Perfect. And Tara, can you tell people how they can register for the workshops?
Yes, we are set up on Eventbrite. The website address is bizfitworkshop.eventbrite.com.
Okay, so bizfitworkshop.eventbrite.com. Of course, for more information, you can always go to MiramarFL.gov, where all of this is. Thank you so much, Vice Mayor Davis. Thank you very much, Tara.
Thank you,
and what you're
Tara.
doing. No problem, in the Economic and Business Development Department here at the City of Miramar. And as we always say, it is right here in Miramar. I'm Tamara G., your host, and until next time, we'll see you on Good Morning Miramar.